Hello everybody. Today we will see one of the interesting topic in Android called kernel panic. So we'll see what is this kernel panic, and after giving an introduction I will show you all in the logs when this kernel panic occurs, the situation and the scenario, and what exactly happens when this kernel panic occurs. So this is Dimple here, and let's get started. Kernel panic is nothing but it's a safety measure taken by Android operating system's kernel. Okay, so why this safety measure is taken? When any fatal error is detected, a safety measure is taken. Why? Because to safely recover the device or continue to run the system, okay, without any high risk of major data loss. So kernel panic is nothing but it's a safety measure taken whenever there is a fatal error, so that there is no risk of data being lost or nothing. Okay, so that is the meaning of kernel panic. It's one of the several Linux boot issues. So, in basic terms, it's a situation when the kernel can't load properly and therefore the system fails to boot. Okay, when the kernel is not loaded, obviously, when the hardware part is not loaded, the software, the framework, the libraries, all these things, the upper layers will not be loaded, right? So, when the lower layer itself is not loaded, then the system will not be booted. That is why you can see here a snapshot kernel panic. So this device is stuck in the boot, it's not booting up. Okay, why? Because its kernel is not up and running for the device to be booted up. Okay, so situation when the kernel can't load properly and the system fails to boot, that is when the kernel panic happens. Okay, just in simple words to tell, remember, whenever there is some issue in your Android device, okay, whenever there is a major bug or there is some leakage in memory, there is some memory unavailable on your Android device, or some pointer error is there, some very bad issue is there, that time what happens, the kernel is not up and running. The time Android system will decide to panic the kernel so that the device will not be booted up. Okay, instead of booting and flashing the wrong images, it will stop at the boot screen itself. It will not proceed further. So I will show you all one of the logs and explain the scenarios so that you will get a clear understanding on that. Here I had one of the issue where the device was rebooting continuously. The device was not booting up. Okay, so this was one of my customer issue, and they had given bug reports. So we can always see kernel panic information in bug report. So bug report will capture the entire log collection. So what was happening here? We could see that kernel panic not syncing out of memory and no killable processes. So there was customer application which was occupying more memory. Okay, more memory. That's what kernel was doing is it was killing one by one every application. Okay, whatever app was running in background or foreground. Why? Because customer application was like it was hogging a lot of memory. To give memory for customer application, it was kernel started killing every other application on the Android device. Okay, when there is no more space available, when the kernel cannot do anything else, customer app is still asking for memory, but kernel is running out of any other ways, so it do not have any other apps to kill. What kernel will do that time? It will panic. Okay, because it has killed all the apps, but still it's not able to provide sufficient memory to customer application. So that is the time when kernel will panic, and when kernel panic happens, the device will keep rebooting it. Okay, so this was one of the scenario and one of the example where I wanted to show you all when this kernel panic will occur. Okay, So, having said that, we understood what is kernel panic, what is the purpose of kernel panic, and we saw one of the example in kernel panic through logs. Today's question we will see. So, today's question is, what is the difference between activity and service in Android? Very simple question and very, very important and most basic information everyone should know. Okay, so activity is nothing but the user interface, whatever we see. Okay, so user will interact with activity in an Android app. So we know Android application will have activity and services as their core components. The page where user is interacting is called as activity, and all the major things where user can interact will be shown in an activity, whereas service is something which runs in background. For example, I have a use case where I'm downloading a particular file. So downloading a file will be done through a background service. Okay, and the progress of that download, how much percentage it is downloaded, that will be displayed on an activity. So service is not something UI related. User cannot see what's happening, but if we write in our code to load the progress bar in our activity, that time we can actually see. So this is the main difference. So activity is something with which the user interacts, and service is the long background running operation. Okay, so that's it I had for today. I hope you all enjoyed this session. I'll see you all in my next session. Until then, everyone, take care. Bye. See you.